Back to All Gas No Break. I'm Ken Wilson. If this is your first time coming to this channel, check out my other content, and if you like it, just go ahead and subscribe so you can get more automotive content like this. Now today we are going to be talking about my thoughts and feelings on the new C8 Corvette Stingray and the new Supra. First, we're going to talk about this Corvette though. Now, the new Corvette, just to give you a couple of stats on the new Corvette, it's got obviously it's a V8, 495 horsepower and 470 foot-pounds of torque, connected to a dual clutch transmission, and it's mid-engine, obviously. So that right there is a game changer for the Corvette, because they've always been front engine, rear wheel drive cars, and I think this is definitely going to be a huge game changer for Chevy. Definitely going to be able to compete better with cars like the 458, the 488, especially with all the the Z06 variants and the ZR1 variants that are going to come out. I wouldn't be surprised if it would be competing with the 720S, Huracan Performante, and all those other different high-end supercars. I think the Z06 and the ZR1 variants that come out are definitely going to give those cars a run for their money. I like the new C8 because it's a fresh, new, unique design, and I feel like GM is just like really stepping out of their comfort zone with this. Even though they've had concepts and stuff that they've developed in the past that didn't actually hit the market or whatever, I feel like they're stepping out of their comfort zone with this one, and I'm saying they're bucking, they're coming out. And I say it's awesome, man. I love it. So I like the lines of the car. It does look like a Camaro in the back. I think they could have did a way better job with that. I would have liked to see like more angular, more sharp body lines. But I mean, for their first mid-engine production car that actually hit the streets, I like it. I can't wait to see what all the different variants are gonna be. I can't wait to see like the power figures and stuff on those. Excuse me. I can't wait to see that. And I also can't wait to see what aftermarket options are gonna be available for the C8, like exhaust systems and forced induction and all that kind of stuff. I can't wait to see that stuff. So overall, I like it, man. I like it. And for a car that comes in just at 60 grand, that's what the word on the street is right now. It's supposed to be 59,000 and some change, but I think for a car that puts out 495 horsepower, 470 foot-pounds of torque, and it's mid-engine, and it's from America, they're stepping into that supercar territory. Not as far as power figures, but with that mid-engine design, I think that's what's putting them closer toward that supercar territory. So overall, I'm impressed with it. The interior is dope. The only thing that I'm not really feeling is that long strip with all those buttons. I mean, kind of not really feeling that, but once I see it in person, I'm pretty sure I'll have a different perspective on it. Just as I've done with other cars like 720S, Huracan Performante. I mean, I love those cars from the get-go, but not to get off topic, but when I did see the 720S in person, it you can't compare pictures, man. Because when you see these type of cars in person, it just gives you a brand new perspective. But moving on, I like what I see. Can't wait to see one in person. Can't wait to actually be able to drive one someday. So yeah, that's what my thought, man. You know, it's definitely a mover and a shaker, and you know, it's causing some uproar in the exotic car community. Some people don't think it's a supercar. I do think they are stepping into that type of territory. But below in the comments, let me know what you guys think about the C8. Tell me whether you like it, love it. Tell me whether you think it sucks, what they could have improved on. And now we're going to talk about the Supra. All right, so let's talk about this A90 Supra. I like the Supra, man. I wish Toyota would have just done their own thing without any help from BMW. I think maybe the Supra would have been something. It could have probably been greater if they'd have just, you know, not had any help from any outside sources. But the 3-liter, you know, turbocharged engine putting out 320 horsepower. I mean, I've seen the videos. It does sound like it's pretty amazing. Can't wait to hear what that thing sounds like with some aftermarket exhaust on it. But I wish, you know, they would have kept most of the design elements from the FT1 concept. But I know Toyota, you know, they had to, you know, cater to the public and what's going to be best for, you know, their market or whatever. And I wish they would have just like catered a little bit more to the tuner community, because obviously Toyota knows how big the Supra was and still is. They know how much of an impact it has on the tuner community, but they have to cover all bases and cater to all different, you know, sort of drivers. So, you know, they had to keep it kind of modest. What would have been dope was if they would have had it just like came out with an updated, refreshed version of the 2JZ, you know, with updated electronics, internals, and that would have been dope, man. I would have loved to see that, but of course they're not going to throw almost a 30-year-old engine back in production into a brand new car, and that obviously didn't, you know, make sense for them. It wouldn't make sense for them to do that, but it would have been dope to see that. But I like the body lines on the Supra. You can see some of the, you know, hints from the FT1, like the headlights, and you know, a little bit of stuff from the front bumper, and you know, just different you know, things around the car. I have not seen a A90 Supra yet in person. I know a lot of East Coast people are getting them, but I don't know. I'm not too sure about the West Coast. Here on the West Coast, why nobody's getting them. But like I said, I can't wait to see it. I like the Supra, despite the BMW engine. I would have liked to see them develop something, you know, something else to put a new, you know, to put a new engine in there, totally a brand new develop. That would have obviously bumped up the production cost, bumped up the cost of the Supra. But you know, they did what they had to do. Now it's out and it's all said and done. I like it. But and then again, I can't wait to see what aftermarket, you know, companies are gonna do, body kits. I've seen a couple of renders on Instagram. I, you know, follow a few pages, and I've seen some dope ass renders of the A90, like Pandem kits and stuff for the A90, and you know, concave, you know, wheels, and like I can't wait to see the new Supra on the road and the new Corvette. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments about these two cars. Tell me whether you like them. Tell me whether you hate them. Tell me whether you think they suck. And thanks for watching. If you guys would give me a subscribe, watch some of my other content, subscribe to the channel to get more dope automotive content, I would appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.